안녕하세요, opars. Do I have too much energy? Yes. Did I have ice cream? Yes. Is that affecting my energy levels in any way? Maybe. I don't know. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 켈리 같이 공부입니다. So, first off, hi. As you guys could probably tell by the whole beginning of this video, my whole life has basically led up to this moment. Well, we're going to be taking the unit test that I have been putting off. At the time I started filming this, let me show you my calendar. You see this week right here? That's the week when I was filming this. You see this week right here? That's when I'm filming this segment. I burped and my eyes started twitching at the same time. Holy jeez. I've been working very hard, very hard on my art stuff. But I have my trusty language notebook here. And then here we have my notebook, which is with all my Korean lesson notes, all the good stuff right here. I did not study, so this is gonna be purely what my brain remembers from these past 25 lessons. And counting, if you count unit 0. I have my polka dot pajamas. And I have blankets. Because I need to hide my toes from you, because y'all internet people are weird. Let's just start. So, 시작해볼까? 가자. Okay, there's a mini lesson 17 through 25 mini test, and there's a big unit 1 test. I'm gonna take the mini test first before I do the unit test, just so I can do kind of like a warm-up sort of thing. Got my Tata pen here. 자, 얘들아, 이거 봐. 와, 너무 귀엽네. You've made it through lessons 17 through 25. 축하해요. Try writing this mini test before you move on to the unit test. If you forget something, don't worry. You can always go back and review what you have forgotten. Either way, good luck on the test. Answers are at the bottom of the page. Okay, so 1 is A. Because that makes no sense. How you gonna... I'm not crazy. A. What are you good at? 수영을 못해, 공부를 잘하지 않아, 한국어를 잘해. 공부를 잘하지 않아? 공부를 잘하는 것 같아요. In the test, apparently I'm good at speaking Korean. No. Which one does not fit with the rest? 뭐 했어? 무엇을 했어? 어떤 것을 했어? 왜 했어? C. Right? Where is it? D? CD. I'm gonna put CD and I'll take off half a point if I don't get that right. Answers! Okay, the moment of truth. Here is my answers, and here is the answer key. Okay, I got like a 90% on that. I'd say that went pretty well. So now let's see how I do on the unit test. Next blank page and we're gonna do a unit test. And then after that, I'm going to bed. 한국어를 공부하는 방법, aka 히읗, 기역, 비읍. Is it 히읗 or 히읗? Pretty sure it's 히읗, right? Because it's like an ing wearing a little hat. 히읗. I could be very wrong. So time to take the test. This one's the real one before the topic test. Congratulations on making through all the lessons in Unit 1. 축하합니다. 네, 감사합니다. In addition to the small tests at the end of every 8 lessons, there will always be one major test at the end of every unit. These unit tests will cover things that you learned from the previous 25 lessons of the unit. That's a lot of lessons to remember. That may be difficult, but that's okay. Difficult is good. Nobody learns anything by doing something easy. Facts. Eat more vegetables, kids. 3 sections to this test: comprehension, grammar, listening. Audio transcripts are provided for the listening section after the test. Okay. Comprehension. Read the Korean sentence and answer the question after it. Which of the following is the smallest? The chair. Okay, so 탁자가 의자보다 더 크고 침대는 가장 컸어요. So I believe what this is the table is bigger than the chair and the bed is the biggest. Correct? And now we're at the answer key. So it was 25 questions. Here are my answers. C, A, B, D, C, D, A, D, B, C, B, C, B, A, D, B, A, C, D. Oh my gosh. So I will now match the correct answers to my answers and cross out the ones that are wrong and etc. in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there you go. I did the math and that's basically a 72%, which, you know, considering I didn't do any studying, I got 18 out of 25. I'll take it. I'll take it. Obviously, I'm not gonna remember everything. It's 9:42. I'm tired, and the sugar high is wearing off. So to be honest, I probably should have done this yesterday only. I probably should have done this tomorrow, but it's fine. I got it out of the way. It's done now. Only thing to do is to keep going. Obviously, there's stuff I need to review. I wish I could tell you guys like, oh my gosh, yes, I got 100% on that test, and like, I'm a Korean master. I'm your sensei-님 now. Respect me. But that would be unrealistic. Yeah, realistically, 72%. So I got 10 out of 11 on the mini test, 90%, and then I got 75% on the unit test. Okay, so it is a couple weeks later. Also, if you see lines on my face, it's because I'm right smack in front of my window, because it's that weird time of day where it's weird lighting, because it's either too bright or too dark if I move away from the sun, and I prefer too light, I guess. I took the test, so basically for right now, all we're going to be doing really is going over the stuff. I've made all my corrections and stuff. Excuse my bright pink nails. So I went over everything. I did test corrections. I'm looking at myself again, I'm sorry. I did test corrections on both for the mini test and the unit test, and I pretty much figured out what it was that happened. Basically, it was pretty much what I figured. I was tired and I decided to take a test really late at night when I was really tired and I hadn't studied for a week, and well, it didn't add up, but I mean, what was I expecting? So okay, so let's go over the mini test first. So I got a 90% on that. I got 9 wrong because I was confused on what a jan was. Jan. I later figured out that jan is a counter for drinks. I didn't know that before. Or if I did know that, I'm pretty sure it was in a lesson because I remember that coming up, but I didn't memorize it because I didn't find it important. And then it was on a test, so it just goes to show everything in the lessons is very important and everything has a purpose. So, note to self, don't skim over anything. So when I took the test, I had actually written down like jan 뭐예요 because I was so confused. I was like, what's jan? And let me see if I can actually pull up the question real quick so I can read it and sort of remember where my mind was at the moment. The question for number 9 was choose the incorrect sentence. 몇 돈이 있어요? 몇 잔 마셨어요? 여기에 얼마나 자주 와요? 이 탁자는 얼마예요? And so the answer I had put was B because I wasn't sure what 잔 was. So 몇 잔 마셨어요? I don't know why I put it. If I can find the clip explaining why my answer was what it was. Here you go. This is my loopy reasoning for that. I think it's B. I don't remember what jan is. jan. 고추장. 남산 고추장. The answer was actually A. 몇 돈이 있어요? Because 몇 is not when referring to money. Anytime you are referring to money, you use 얼마. That one should have been kind of obvious because I had just finished a lesson on that. But again, I was tired, so oh well. My correction, I just put B is incorrect because 잔 equals glass, so like a counter for drinks, glasses. And A is correct because when talking about money, 얼마 must be used, not 몇. 몇 is like some or a couple of something. And so money specifically is 얼마. Those are all the corrections for the mini test. I'm gonna say it was a 90% with the potential of 100 if I had just been more attentive, paying more attention. Here are my corrections for the Unit 1 test. This was the bigger one, which I got a 72% on. When I went back and looked through the footage and looked through my answers, I realized I had ended up marking some, like on camera, I say the right answer. But then when I wrote down the letter, I wrote the letter of the answer below it. Yeah, I had 3 mistake corrections, which I had marked myself as wrong, but I actually got them right. So I gave myself a 72% when actuality my real score was 84%. So actually I didn't do as terrible as I thought I did. And then I decided to go over all the questions one by one and put a technical score had I taken my time and been conscious. So for that score, basically what I meant is I went over the questions again the next morning and I looked over them and I was like, Kelly, you know this stuff. Why did you get that wrong? That was so obviously wrong. Like, that's such a wrong answer. Like, in what mind? Like, not in a fully conscious one anyway. So my technical score, had I taken my time and been conscious, was a 92%. I would have gotten a 23 out of 25 because I do know that there were some questions that I was like, yeah, no, you didn't know this, so don't bother marking those. But some of them that I made a mistake on, for example, were number 5. The question was choose the incorrect sentence. 저는 귀엽던 여자를 좋아해요. 그 여자는 어려운 시험을 보고 있다. 저는 저의 누나의 이름을 불렸어요. And 저의 아버지는 저 먼 집에서 살고 있어요. For my incorrect sentence, I put D, which was 저의 아버지는 저 먼 집에서 살고 있어요. So I wasn't sure what mon was. I thought it might have been 저만 maybe, and it was like a what's it called? Like a spelling error, but they did it on purpose to trick me. Wasn't that deep? Mon is actually for far, so 저먼 means far from me. I didn't know that at the time. The incorrect sentence was actually 저는 귀엽던 여자를 좋아해요. Now, I think the reason I skimmed that one over and I thought it might have been right, the reason I thought it was right was because I saw the nian at the end, so I just assumed, oh, it's already an adjective form. But I didn't think about it and see, 귀엽단. 귀엽단 isn't how you use that. You have to use 귀여운. Because the adjective is 귀엽다. But the rule, I think it's called the P of irregular or something like that. Oh, it's been such a while since I reviewed them. But basically what happens is you have to remove that P and you add U. If you're describing something, obviously there's the nian thing that you have to add at the end. I'm not very good at explaining grammar. Don't rely on my explanations. Go search it up yourself. 제가 한국어 선생님 아니에요. Not in any life, not in any world am I a Korean teacher. I'm just here, okay, existing peacefully, trying to learn. Okay, but yeah, so basically, you remove P, use U, and when you're describing something, you have to add the nian at the end. I'm so bad at explaining grammar. Here's an explanation if you want to read it in simple terms. Link to how to study Korean and the lesson on that in the description in my pinned comment below. My reviewed score was 84%, 21 out of 25, and my technical score, had I taken my time and been conscious, was 92% or 23 out of 25. So because I like that score better and I like to think that I can communicate. I mean, based on that Lingby video, I think I qualify as beginner level, okay? I think for now it's good enough, and just you gotta keep swimming, gotta keep practicing. That's pretty much all I have to say. Just happy with how I did, reviewed my score, corrected myself, and I got 92% on this test. I know I said I'd take the TOPIK test after I did this test, but to be honest, I just don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna be honest, even though Korean is my main focus, I don't want it to feel like something I have to do just because I have a YouTube channel. So I'm gonna be doing it kind of just whenever I feel like it. Of course, I'm still gonna try and like keep myself on track. Like, hey, don't go too long without like learning anything new, because then you're never gonna progress anywhere. But I also kind of want to do some other stuff. You know, I've gotten some new Mandarin books actually. These two have been super duper helpful. This one is Mandarin Chinese characters. And I don't know, it's just, I love the way these books are formatted. This one is Get Talking Chinese. I love the way these books are formatted. They're very easy to like grasp and very just like bite-sized, and they get me talking really fast. Also, this one's really good at helping with tones. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, that was the main thing standing in my way for Chinese. The tones, like I cry. Let me like refresh the tone. There's like ma, where you're supposed to say like slightly higher than your normal voice, and then there's like ma, which is like that, and it's supposed to be the way this book says it. I'll go over it more in that Mandarin video, but basically there's ma, 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 and then ma. And Japanese still. I've been working on my Japanese from zero textbook, but to be fair, I'm almost done with it, and I feel like I haven't progressed a lot, to be honest. So I first got it almost a year ago now, and I'm still not done with it. I've been procrastinating like the last 2 lessons for like months, because it's just not that fun to me, to be honest. Not anymore, I don't know. But this, I got it like 2 days ago, and I'm already almost done with this thing. And it comes with the CD, by the way, which is why I have this hole here. So, the TOPIK test, I'm actually planning to take it at the end of summer vacation. I'm going to LA soon, so I plan to go to Koreatown. And last time I went, but I was too nervous to say anything to people. Really nice lady to stand. She had some really pretty earrings. I'm like, oh. Wait, let me act it out. Hang on. 와, 이거 너무 예쁘다. 근데 이거 얼마예요? 아, 물어보고 싶어. 아, 근데 한국어로 물어볼까? 아, 너무 부끄러워. 아니, just do it. Get it over with. 아, 저기요. No, that's too crazy. Excuse me? Yes? Oh my gosh, she's looking at you. Just say something. How much is this? Oh, $7. Okay. Thank you. I was so nervous. I couldn't. So I made a promise to myself that this time I'm gonna go. I'm gonna at least say those 3 things in Korean, cause I know I can. Right before the new school year starts, I plan to take the TOPIK test again for fun. See how much I've progressed, see if anything's easier. I'm not sure easier in what, because I'm not sure what to compare it to. I might take a TOPIK test and then just take a TOPIK test like maybe this week, and then take one at the end of the summer to see how much I've improved in 2 months. So that's the plan. Thank you for watching this video. Sorry, I think this video is kind of long, so I'm gonna end it here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. 나중에 보자. 안녕.